Hello, how you guys doing? Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I have a smidge of a headache slash I'm just really tired today. So
wow, almost a
Keepscape,
year.
thank you so much for a tier 2 first of all, and second of all, 11 months? Look at this guy, Snake Rap, thank you, man. Thanks, dude. Also, Keepscape, let me tell you, I really appreciate the support. Seriously, I hope everything's been going swell for you. Yeah, it hasn't been a long day by any stretch of the imagination, but you know when like everything just hits you? I think everything hit me today. So I don't know. We're gonna get through this board. I'm hoping nothing holds us up. I did a little bit of organizing. I'm gonna do this thing tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna start tonight. I'm gonna charge my iPad and I'm gonna kind of sketch up this room that I'm in, and I want to figure out like what I want to do. I want to figure out like painting. I want to figure out things I want to hang up. I want to figure out a whole bunch of stuff. I also put the little light up for now. This I still need to figure out what I want to do with this whole area here. I don't know. I feel like tonight's the night for that. Alternatively, if I'm really not feeling up to it, I might just watch a movie or something. So just make sure there's room on the wall for a picture of me. Gotta get the group photo in, my friend. Just got GMK Redacted from Omnitype. Good set. Honestly, amazing set. Redacted is, I wouldn't say it's underrated, but I think for a while there, not a lot of people were super interested. Simple, I want to bounce ideas off you guys. I think part of what I've been doing today is also cleaning up. And I'm trying to figure out, not downsize per se, but just get rid of things I don't need. So for example, let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something confusing that I don't know what I'm going to do with. Okay. I have a lot of these random containers for things. Okay? Lots of random, not this bag, but lots of random empty containers I don't use. I was trying to figure out a use case for them today, but truthfully, I have no idea. So either I put them into storage, but I already had them in storage. I mean, I could put them in giveaways. So I can get rid of the containers and you're gonna need them. Dude. I really hope that's not the case, man. I've had them in storage for so long now, and it's just like, it's a big bin. And part of what I'm doing is, yes, even if I have room for it in storage, like, do I want to keep it type thing, you know? Like, I just don't know. What's up, Chudo? How you doing? Use those to store your love for Tim. I only need one. I'm joking. I need like half. No, that was a bungee cord. Was that a slingshot? Dude, actually, a slingshot would be fucking cool if I had one. By the way, guys, I hope you guys are also having a good day. I hope no one else has been having a weird, rough day, so... Oh, hey, I'm curious how this one sounds. I'm also curious, because it's not an overly expensive keyboard. The Dusk 67. I don't know, though. I feel like I want to be the same... Well, not I feel like. I am going to be the same level of critical as I was for the last wooden keyboard that we did. Because I have a love-hate relationship with wooden keyboards. How does a rough year sound? I mean, I don't want to get into details about that. I feel like we can go a million different directions of what a rough year sounds like. But a rough day, I hope no one has been having a rough day in any stretch of the imagination. I hope this day for everyone has just been at least like calm. Alex, your voice sounds elegant in my new IEMs. What did you get? I can feel the crash around the corner. Oh no. Did you get one? I don't know if there's any left of those units. I've been like, not under the weather per se, but I've been like kind of dodging and weaving things today and just kind of trying to not stare at my computer screen today. I think the copper one sold out like instantly from what I understand. And then last I checked, there was only 3 left out of the 10. Because there's a few more of the special
I know this
edition
board
songs.
isn't your preference, but there is still a market for this sound profile, Alexotos love.
Okay, Pancake hyping it up right now. Okay. Pancake, have you built this already? Have you built it? What combination of S.A. Ramsey's caps? I actually just packed your board right now. I would go with all green. I would personally do all green, dude. Man, that Geist is so pretty. Very, very pretty keyboard the Geist is. I do like it. Is that a render of the Geist? Or is that someone's actual Geist? Because it's too clean. When I was taking photos of that thing, I could not get it clean at all. Pancake out here shilling. It's a Thok sound? Alright, well I prepped 2 different technically 3 different switches for this today. I just figured I'd do switches in order to kind of get myself ready for this board today. So 2 Origin PC Sonnets left. There you go. If you guys want to get one, there's 2 left, guys. I will buy on the last day of Omnitype sale. I mean, why not? What do I like more than Mode 65 or the Dune? Okay, here's the thing. Both can get to the sound signature in which I like. I will admit, the Dune is a smidge easier to get to the sound signature I like out of the 2. However, I think the biggest difference in which you're going to make a decision, like I can't help you make this decision, right? You're going to have to decide realistically, like what aesthetic are you going for? The Dune is so much different from the Mode 65. The Mode 65 is more of like a safe choice that you can put on your desk. And the Mode looks, very classic. The Dune has a little bit more going on. So if you kind of like that, but I don't think you're going to regret either one. Also, I will say with the Mode, a positive note to the Mode is you can tweak the way it feels more so than the Dune. But both can get to that sound signature. I'm going to be the first person to admit the Dune's easier to get to that sound signature. If you like what I like, you'll probably like the Dune 65 a little bit more sound signature wise. But I have actually had this conversation with a few people, and a few people have actually, the few people I've spoken to, it's been very divided. Some people want the design language as their primary focus. Some people are like, fuck that, just give me sound. And that's where they go with that. They just end up picking, the one that sounds better. One big factor is you'll have the Mode 65 in days versus months for the Dune. There's also that. Yep, that's a good point too. Another factor that you can kind of lump into is if you end up wanting to change a single part of the Mode's going to be in stock for a while, and like you're not going to really have to worry about it. So there is that aspect, which is really important to think about, which again, we don't really always mention in keyboards, is the idea that, hey, I can buy parts of this in 3 months. If I change my mind on the accent, I can buy a part. It was so hard picking between the Dune and the board that I got today. Which one did you end up picking, Sick? No, the Brass Tofu is sometime next week. I mean, the Brass Tofu, I don't really have anything to build it with. I'm just going to drop in my existing PCB. I think they only sent me the Brass Tofu to show you guys. But this is going to be like my actual, let's get very critical about this. And then we'll give this one here away sometime too. Maybe we'll give this away next week or something. So nice. Gizmo, thank you so much for the Prime. It's an all Brass Tofu. I'll show you guys later again. Okay, I do want to set up this stream today by saying one thing. First of all, if I seem like I'm a little out of it or non-enthusiastic, it's just because my head's killing me a little bit. I'm also extremely tired. Rufus, thank you so much. Pancake, Gizmo, and Keepscape, thank you guys as well. And thanks for the follows, everyone else. Yeah, we announced what we're giving away, so we'll start off with that, actually. This is the giveaway unit we're doing. It's at 21 subs right now, but we're giving away the Aquila Aquila. I still can't pronounce it. This is the giveaway unit. So once we hit 50, we'll give this guy away. It's really cool. I think it's really awesome. And then just to set something up for today's stream. Oh, I dropped a piece of whatever that is, cardboard on this. This cardboard's kind of falling apart here. I am very, very particular with wooden keyboards. All right, so I really want to put this into, the atmosphere for today. Wooden keyboards, I've had a very, very bad relationship with. The only wooden keyboard so far, and I have it here because I'm still making sure it's fully assembled. Keycaps are still in it. I still use it. Is the one that we did last. I can't remember the name of it now. It's been a little while, and my brain's not 100%. But the that one there, whatever Rotate just said, I cannot pronounce that right now. The G-Wood is 100% the best one that I have tried so far. The Goodwood. The Goodwood is the 100% the best one I've tried so far. It is the one that has not had any issues, with the exception of them having a plate issue on the resin unit, which they're not even selling. It is amazing. They're letting me keep both, so we're probably going to give one away. I just had to send back the resin one so they can make adjustments for their other units. So that is the only wooden keyboard to date that I like. And just to keep it clear as well, we're not talking about wooden accent pieces.
Hey Alex,
I just saw Roland
I
ask
hope
about
you
the
are
encore.
having a great day.
Thank you, Kenguru. Really appreciate the tier 1, man. I'm only going to discuss full wood keyboards. And just so everyone understands, it's not that I hate wood keyboards. It's just that every one that I've ever purchased or been sent to review has had many issues, with the exception of the Goodwood. Be it shrinkage, be it cracks, be it warping, be it whatever. They've all had issues. A lot of the times, wooden keyboards also cost a lot more money. This one here is actually a bit more doable. I think you can kind of spec it out to be a bit more expensive, sorta, but it seems to be around $126 with the... Actually, can I even choose? Well, okay, let's just call it under 130, because there's lots of ways you can pick and choose here. 111, I guess, if you want the basic stuff, but it's from KBD fans, yeah. You don't have to get the wrist rest here.
All I heard was that you hate wood keyboards, hee JK.
Oh my god. Burn, what's up, man? Core, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, hey Alex and friends. Hope all is going well this evening.
It's going today. I can't complain. It's been one of those days. Even I think me and my girlfriend are both kind of feeling it today. We're both tired. So they sent us all the plates to take a look at. Aluminum. I'm guessing this is the carbon fiber one, or we'll figure it out. We have what's this? The PCBs. They sent one of each here as well, both solder and hot swap. And then we have some silicone, which I'm not sure we need to use, but I think we do. I'm pretty positive
it's
we do.
Almost the weekend. You got this.
And then we got this little hook thing, which I'm not exactly sure what this is for either. Pedro, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I have to use it. I figured as much. They mentioned something about them working on a different mounting system for the Margoin family of keyboards.
Happy
that
Thursday,
way, but
Alex. Hope
I'm kinda
all our
curious
keyboard
about something,
family in
though.
Florida and the surrounding areas stay safe with the
Dude.
imminent hurricane Alexotos love.
I saw that. I hope everyone stays
Elton
staying
gifted
safe,
a
bro.
tier 1 sub to Brian Seld.
Thank you guys. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Really appreciate it, guys. So nice. No look. Thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate that, man. I believe that thing is for pulling out the build. Oh, this is what this is used for? Is this an actual tool for something else? Is this like a crochet? Someone said crocheting or something. Is this a crochet tool? All right. Well, this is something I want to quickly look at, actually. Let me see something. So is it just using friction on the silicone to kind of mount itself in? And if not, if it is, can't I just use a O-ring for this? Let me open this guy up. Yeah, KVD Fans has had this, yeah, why wouldn't I be able to just use an O-ring? Oh, that's fancy with the felt. Oh, this is kind of nice looking. I wouldn't say this is 100%. The silicone has bumps to fit into the edges of the board. Oh, it slots into place? But wouldn't it just rest on these? I'll try an O-ring. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions, but I'd like to try. You know, this is not too bad. Look, oh, this is cool. I like this. This little design etched into the back over here. Interesting. It already has some feet put in here, I guess. This might have been in a prototype unit or someone else's unit I'm taking a look at. Yeah, this is kind of fun. I like the very rounded corners of this. There is some wear on this. And again, I don't know if this was someone else's unit, but this is always my my worry with some wooden keyboards. But also, I guess one of the joys of using wooden keyboards is they're all going to be different. I do like the USB port here. This feels very, very like old school in a way. Very recessed USB-C port, by the way. This is like really deep in there, but like it is crazy. And then I don't know if Pancake has this information today, but how is this finished and treated and all that? Was this just like, because I guess my concern is if this wasn't properly done, and this is what I can't verify, is this may warp and crack. Like, I don't know how this was hardened or whatever you want to call it, because I know that was a big thing about the process of the Goodwood one. Subtle steampunk vibes? Yeah, kinda. And then Pars said that any USB house that's a USB home, honestly, bro, if you can get like a little couch in there, you can get yourself a nice little living. Okay, interesting. I never asked, but I haven't heard anyone having issues with the warping. I guess more of a climate thing, but I guess one thing that's really interesting, and maybe we can make a note of today, this did ship from China to Toronto, and our weather here has been fucking terrible. So perhaps this kind of gave it a good use of humidity and cold and heat, so $2K a month in New York City for that space. I'm actually asking for 2.2 Syndicate. This is not a 2K space. This is a 2.2K space, okay? And you can only live here 3 days a week. Whoa, Alex, language? My bad. Window view? The case does look good, though. Like, it does. I can't deny it. It's a pretty looking case. It does have some... it does have some areas where, you know, you can screw in things. And they put the little metal inserts in there, like that. Pretty no frills regardless. There's no screws and nothing like that, so this is just gonna slot in. So with that being said, let's get this installed. I am so curious though if we're able to use an O-ring. Pancake, has anyone tested an O-ring with this? Because I want to test an O-ring with this. The felt's kind of cool too. The felt makes it feel like old school furniture at this point here. All right, and then I think I'm just gonna use aluminum for today. I think aluminum is a good choice. And then, you know what? If we're gonna do O-ring, let's do solder, shall we? Or wait, hold on, no. I don't want to like have to desolder this afterwards. Should we just do the hot swap PCB for this? Because I can't get this. I mean, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go balls deep. Let's just do this. Fuck, I'd actually now I don't know. Now I'm a little concerned. I'm actually not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't think this one here through. I mentioned top mount, but a single piece case like this, yeah, I mean that wouldn't really work. How much room do we have around the case here? Oh wait, is this even the right PCB for this? Wait, this is not even the right PCB. This is a totally different PCB. I think we have to use the hot swap one. Wait, what's this for? Oh, is this for the tofu? No, this might have been for the tofu or something like that. They put both of these in one box. This might be for the tofu. Not bamboozled. I think it's just they literally stuck everything in one box. So wait, are both these plates for the... No, the plates are both for... Yeah, the plates are for this. This is for the tofu build. So they did send me a PCB. I was wondering where the PCB was. They probably just stuck it in the other thing there. Bamboozled again? Yeah, a little bit. That's okay. Honestly, probably a better idea of us using this, so I'm more about this than anything else. Interesting texture on this PCB. You know, a really big part of me really thinks we can O-ring this. So we're just gonna attempt to O-ring this, and if I can't, oh well. Sounds like your buddy Holmes threw it in after seeing the last stream. Probably. Holmes might have done it. I love that guy, he's funny. Alright, what's this? Are they both aluminum plates? Does it say on the little sticker? Yeah, I mean, they're both aluminum. No, I'm gonna grab an O-ring I have spare, and we're gonna try O-ring with this. Because I think we can get an O-ring in this. I think we can. I'm just seeing how much space do we have. Yeah, I'm pretty positive we can. Well, that makes me a lot more confident for this whole build. For sure. Yeah, right? I think we can, right? Will the divider not interfere with the O-ring? No, you can just push that up. It should be fine. We can probably... Oh, you know what, actually? You make a good point. Because this is not soldered. I was going to say we can just let it stretch. And usually with these type of builds, they have a little cut underneath. So you may be right on that. Let me try something really quickly, though. Let me go find an O-ring. And then let me like test fit this just so we don't jump ahead of ourselves. Let it sit there with popcorn. Okay, now I don't know which O-rings are which. Do you think these O-rings will work? I think this is too small. I think this is a good one for this. Yeah, I was gonna mount 4 corners with some stuff here, although it might pop right out, but we'll see. That's a lot of O-rings. Yeah, just builds I've done in the past and never really used some of them. It's been I've been out here. I've been out of the keyboard scene for a few months, but has there been a slowdown on projects, or it's just my lack of knowing? I would personally say there has been absolutely zero slowdowns in projects. Maybe in the projects that were bad to begin with, people kind of just can sniff them out now and be like, this is a terrible project. What I mean by that is I think a lot of the what used to be classified as the mid-range keyboards, so keyboards that were like $300 and didn't really have a lot going for them, but people just wanted to, sell something for $300. I think those have been pretty snuffed out. But other than that, we've been seeing a lot of super premium. Well, okay, we've been seeing a lot of premium. I don't want to use the word super. And then we've been seeing a lot of like more budget-oriented stuff or just more accessible boards at better price points. That seems to be the sweet spot for boards right now. I don't ever think we're going to see the mid-range keyboard kind of rise up again. Maybe more well-priced premium stuff, but I don't think we're going to see like the boring $300 boards that are just rectangles that people just want to sell anymore. Those projects have slowed down. Those basically don't exist anymore. Yeah, I'm only using that price range as an example, but I mean, there was other projects that lacked any sort of anything at that point too, so. Here, we'll actually have to put some switches in these just to... Did you just grab the rough TKL? Well, the rough TKL can be a really good project if it's priced appropriately, meaning under $350. But I always think there's room for a lot of stuff. I actually think we can get this to work, guys. I think we can avoid using the silicone here. We're just using some Key Geek switches. You know what? I'm not going to be lazy. Let's just do it this way. Alright, let me get some stabs prepped for this. I built my Dusk 67 last night with polyplate and palm switches and it sounds wonderful. Oh, and a tape mod behind the PCB. Did you use the silicone too? Shit, should I not use the aluminum plate, I'm wondering? What do you guys think? What plate should we... Wait, was there only aluminum? Was there a poly plate as well? No, there's just 2 aluminum plates. Alright, we have to use aluminum here. Never mind. I thought for some reason we had a poly plate as well. Alrighty. Oh, let me put this back. But hear me out, guys. The wall behind this, I'm probably going to end up painting this like a pale green. I've been wanting to do like a pale olive green for a while. And then I'm hoping maybe I can kind of continue it. I don't know if I'm gonna. But I want to just leave the cabinets the way they are. I think that's fine. And also, that sounds like a lot of work and very expensive. But I just want to paint, because that needs to be painted. As you guys can see, like, this is terrible. So I think I'm just going to do that green as well. And just kind of do this, like, base thing here, green too. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a really nice mood, especially with this wood here too. For people who watch your VOD and wonder so should we do... Thing is, I don't know if I want to take this apart twice. So should we just do the silicone today? Or wait, why doesn't Cable Defense just... If this does work, why doesn't Cable Defense just offer this as a... like, little insert? You know? Just to throw it in the box at that point there. I don't think that costs too much to do. Alright, let's take a look. Let's start with some stabs. What would you say is the best case to match the Fractal Terra and Jade colorway? Which one's that one? Get wood keycaps to make it an all-wood board? I could. I don't have wood keycaps though. I actually put all the stab housings and I tried using as many of these things as I could. So nice. Scott, thank you very much. If it works, I'll mention it to them. Okay. We'll tell you guys what then. Maybe what we'll do today is we'll give this a try with the O-ring. And if it really doesn't work, we can quickly pop everything out and put the silicone. You know what keycaps this board needs? 6s? That would be nice too. Oh, this already has a lid. Wait, where did this lid come from? Oh, this lid came from this. So many cherry clippings, my god. Yeah, you know, I do collect them. How'd you get so many stabs? I ordered them in bulk. I ordered them in bulk because we need them every single stream, and it's the one part that doesn't actually rotate. Like, I always use these, so... Why are there so many wires? Why are you guys asking so many questions? A cherry stab connoisseur. Just found your YouTube channel and I've absolutely fallen in love with the hobby. I just assembled my first keyboard, a Bakeneko 65. Couldn't be happier to be part of this community. Scott, welcome in, bro. I'm glad you're liking it, man. I'm drinking tea in order to see if I can feel better quicker. I really hope I don't get sick this weekend or anything like that. Really hoping. Will you line those wires in a line and see how far they will go? Man, to the moon and back. But yeah, that's my goal. I think I'm going to do like an olive color wall eventually. I wanted to get a few more things, but the only thing I might get is, well, I might have to get, is a new monitor stand. This arm from Amazon is starting to, actually, even today, I just adjusted it and it's slowly like this again, but the back doesn't tighten up as from what I've seen. I'm not going to lie, I think we damaged it while we were moving. Because we took it apart while we were moving and then it kind of like slammed. So, counterweight? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a counterweight issue. I have no idea. I tried to fix it. Usually I'm pretty good at fixing things, but this one here, it just seems like something's broken on the inside, and I'm not about to take it apart. I ain't about to do that. Botanical for this would look nice. Can confirm Alex's channel has led me down this deep, deep hole of keyboards. I am so sorry, but also welcome in, bro. Is it the spring one or the Finge one? It's the one from Amazon. I don't have a better way to describe it at this point here. It's just the Amazon one. Like, it's the Amazon branded monitor arm. And I think this time here because this is technically, in my lifetime of having monitor arms, this is the second one I've had to replace. My first one, oh my god, I loved my first one. And I am so sad that the market for them just doesn't really exist in that particular way anymore. It does, but they all feel like shit. The first one I had was from a PC brand that made coolers. I think it was Arctic. And it had like 4 USB 3.0s on the bottom. I know those still exist, but for whatever reason, they're so expensive. That was such a nice monitor arm. That lasted me like 10 years. This one, I only got because those other arms were just kaput. Like, those things were for the birds. Like, they were falling apart afterwards. I was going to go with more Arctic stuff, but I heard that the quality of them just didn't really hold up. So, unfortunately, well, thing is, I kind of went off hearsay there. Like, I didn't want to just jump into spending hundreds of dollars, so fancy Ergotron. Yeah, I won't go back to Amazon specials. Can I say something? And I don't mean any... I have been finding, though, the moment I make this switch from something that I normally buy off Amazon to something else, like, I'm not saying Amazon stuff is bad, because I do believe that this particular monitor arm, they actually hire out to another company that, I think it might be Ergotron as well, but it's like their crappiest model that they sell to Amazon and then they just rebadge it. But yeah, I have been noticing that the moment I switch off some of the Amazon products, I'm just like, oh, this feels a lot better. Like, recently I got rid of all my Amazon Basics cables, and yeah, it's not the crappy one, by the way. Well, I don't know. This one here might have broken then, sir. It's the LX valued at 200 USD. And why does this one here feel so bad? It's always kind of felt pretty bad. Maybe I just don't like Ergotron monitor arms? I know that it's Ergotron, though. Arctic branched out into too many areas of tech. That's why its quality suffers. It sucks. Arctic used to make such cool things. They're almost always horrible. Yeah, and you know what? For the money that you replace something over and over and over again, you might as well just wait and buy the good thing. Plenty of sellers on Amazon that sell dupes and either upcharge or use crappier materials. Yeah, I want to go. I don't know if they like. There's a store like this that exists, but I would love to go to a store where I can demo these things. It's weird because as I'm getting older, I kind of appreciate the brick and mortar stores where you can actually go in and look at things now. It's crazy. Find a sale, don't pay full price. I have a coupon that was sent to me for another brand. I don't remember what brand it was. I was considering looking, I think it was Human Scale. Someone sent me a coupon for helping them do something keyboard wise, and they work there. So I was considering maybe looking at them. The prices look really high though from Human Scale or whatever brand that was again. I don't remember the exact name of it, but should be an office store in your area where you could look at them, assuming they have them. I actually did try to go into a furniture store that had some, and they had none in stock. Well, they had none on display. Guys, there's no... I wish there was a B&H. I wholeheartedly wish we had B&H here. We do not have B&H. The ability to demo things aren't worth it in North America because people are rough with things that aren't theirs. But Japan has a lot of stuff for demos. I mean, yeah, working at Best Buy, I know exactly what you mean, dude. Well, yeah, we can order online, but not everything, by the way. Not everything can be bought from B&H. Are Micro Centers really that cool? We don't really have anything like that except for Canada Computers here, and Canada Computers is just alright. Kids love to mess with demo stuff. Now, I have to admit, the funniest stuff that used to get fucked up the first time it'd be out on the shelf was keyboards. Keyboards, kids, especially teenagers. Oh my god, the shit I've seen with keyboards when I worked at Best Buy, it was hilarious. And there's nothing you can do, by the way. As an employee, you can just be like, hey, like, please be careful. But there's nothing you can do. But my goodness, they are rough. Oh man. I worked 5 minutes from a Micro Center. It's great, dude. They opened up next door to me. I've heard really good things. And then you know what else people were really rough with too, for whatever reason, at the one that I worked at, was the demos of the cameras. Not every camera had a demo model, but for whatever reason, those were always fucked up after a month or two. Everything else is pretty decent. People go to the Best Buy for the free keycaps from the demos. Yeah, they take the ones that have all faded. I dare not go to a Micro Center lest I have to bury my wallet afterwards. Is that how it feels? Just on opening day, I nabbed a KVD Craft keyboard for like $40. They had KVD Craft stuff there? That's pretty crazy. I remember the security thing going off all the time on the cameras. Oh my god, that too. Half the times, I mean, 99% of the times, people wouldn't steal them though. It would just go off. Got the Obsidian TKL marble board with stainless steel plate gasket mounted. Oh my god, that's a nice one. I've seen that on socials and I thought that was a pretty looking board. Are you liking it a lot, Sickvic? Daniel, thank you so much for a tier 1 for 6 months. I really appreciate it.
Daniel gifted a tier 1 sub to Stickfish Boy.
Thank you guys. Well, the giveaway will be in 22 subs, and then we'll do the giveaway for the board here. They also had KBD Craft stuff on clearance recently for like $20. That's the Lego stuff, right? Like, well, Lego adjacent stuff. The building block stuff. Cloudline rerun.
Damn, dude.
Clownfish, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s. And apparently Twitch gave a gifted sub too. Thank you, Twitch. Wait, I don't understand. How did that work? So nice.
Twitch gifted a tier 1 sub to Mondru_.
I guess Twitch gave 2. Thank you, Twitch. How does that work? Does Twitch give extras down? Okay. Oh, I think it was for the last week of September. Twitch is giving extras or something random. Thank you. I appreciate that, Clownfish. There's a roll for bonus. Oh, and that counts too. Look, it counted, I think. Right? Yeah, it did count. The KBD Craft Lego keyboard has its issues, but it's a really nice... I thought it was a decent keyboard. I had no quarrels, no qualms with it. Thank you though, Clownfish. I really appreciate it, man. Seriously. Micro Center is the promised land. I also dare not with computer stores these days, because I feel like, even though I'm in a happy spot with my personal computer, like, there's just always something you want to buy. Like, I think the next thing I kind of would love to get in the future, I'm only looking, this is not something I can even afford right now, but I would love to eventually, because I still have technically not replaced my monitor. My gaming monitor is just a leftover one from my girl's computer, but she's using one and I'm using one, and I think I would love an OLED one. An OLED sounds really nice, but it seems like some of the more expensive OLED stuff is very expensive. Also, I don't know how much I personally, not trust per se, but I don't know. That's like my next go-to. And you guys put me on that, by the way. I was not even really thinking about it. You guys hyped it up like crazy, and now I want one.
God damn, dude.
Thank you, Zany. Appreciate the 5 tier 1s, man. Thank you, dude. And thank you, Twitch, for one. I appreciate that, man. So nice.
Twitch gifted a tier 1 sub to Godzilla Waddle.
Thanks, Twitch. Thank you, Zany. Thank you again, Scott. Thank you again, Clownfish. No look, everybody. Seriously, guys. I'm on a VA panel right now, too, so. Elquan, thank you very much for 5 tier 1s. I really appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I have an Alienware 32
Twitch gifted a
inch.
tier 1 sub to Randall Jackson.
That sounds nice too. Fake, thank you so much for a tier 1, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, a 32 inch, I think that if I had to go another monitor upgrade for this computer, I'd go for a 32 inch as well. Greatest. Burn. Thank you, guys. Okay, we hit the giveaway thing.
So nice.
We smashed it. All right, let me set that up for you guys really quick, and then we'll do it once I put all the stabs on. We'll draw it. So this is for the Aquila. I'll show it off again here in a moment as well. Giveaways. I think this is how it's spelled. Aquila. Wait, how is it spelled? Okay. Going from 27 to 32 is really nice.
Twitch
I've heard.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Horangsk.
Why did it pronounce it so harshly? All right, guys. You guys can enter.
God damn, dude.
Thank you again, guys. I really appreciate the love. Thank you. This is the board we're giving away today. This beautiful... Honestly, this is a little bit more artsy-fartsy, I'd say. It looks really good on a desk.
Twitch gifted a tier 1 sub to Clown Baby Zoos.
I think you guys will like it. Whoever wins it. That looks cool. Yeah, I also think it looks really cool. This is one that I've always dabbled with, just kind of like putting up on a wall or something, but I'd rather have someone use it. Is that a knob or a steering wheel? It's a boat wheel. And it's purple and white, yeah. Just tuning in, is that a wooden board you're building tonight? Do you have keycaps already decided? I think I want to use botanical tonight, but I'm not like closed-minded to it at all. I was catching up on a VOD from earlier this week, and you asked if we really like this subathon format. Just wanted to add on that I really like this format. It gives more people a chance to participate, and the added benefit, I think, of making it harder for bots. Yes, I have noticed that most people who have won have been regulars or just people who actually watch and enjoy streams. Because I don't announce any of what the keyboards are. We just kind of give things away now. I only announce them as they happen during the day. But I appreciate that, man. Do you have a gaming channel? Maybe down the road. If I ever get bored of keyboards, I'll do something like that. But right now, I don't even play many video games. Actually, I will tell you guys, I have been playing this on my phone, and this has been... It's called Monster Train. This is, it's kind of like that other card game type thing. Hello? I don't remember what the other one's called now, but it's kind of like the ad. I wish, dude. This is what I've been playing. Oh, shoot. What is that game called now? What is that other roguelike card game? This is the only game I've been playing. Balatro, I apparently that's coming to the Apple Arcade too. Slay the Spire, that's what it's called. It's exactly like Slay the Spire, and it's so good, dude. This one here's tougher than Slay the Spire, though. I heard Balatro's really good. How is Apple Arcade? Okay, I gotta say something, and I'm no way affiliated with Apple. I have no way affiliate with anything I'm gonna talk about right now. My honest opinion is I think I pay like $34 for the entire bundle, only because Balatro came out today. Oh, I'm gonna get it tonight.
Balatro, it came out today.
I paid for like the $35 thing where you get the music, you get Apple TV, you get Apple Arcade, and then you get like, for me, I think it's something like I think I get like a terabyte or 500 gigs or something of iCloud storage.
Do I have a game channel? You ask. Alex whips out phone and proceeds to play a game for the rest of the channel.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I wish. But I paid for that, and I gotta admit, $35 for all of that, and I'm not gonna, dude. Have you guys seen the game list on Apple Arcade? Like hold on, let me just. Sorry, I gotta like go on about this because genuinely, I think it's a very good deal. First of all, you get the music and TV, which is crazy good. But like, look at this. You get so many games. Balatro's on there now. That's great. I mean, I was playing Monster Train. I put in so many hours into that now. They have Vampire Survivor.
So nice.
2 months.
It's not bad. Balloons TD. You know how many hours I put into Balloons? 6. Thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude. But yeah, genuinely not bad. I never feel like I get ripped off or anything. Yeah, rotating. It did break. I don't even know where the cap went to. That's the thing. Dude, Vampire Survivor is so fucking good, dude. It is so damn good. Honestly, I think Apple Arcade, probably the best way to know what games run well on Mac. Yeah, there's that too, for sure. But genuinely, it's been, I think the $35 that I pay a month for all those services, fantastic. I really want to get rid of, the only reason we still even pay for Spotify at this point is because I think my girlfriend has her playlist there. But I would love to get rid of it because technically, because we're on a family thing, she can just use my Apple Music. So that would be great if we can get rid of Spotify, you know? Because we only have 3 services. We have Spotify, the Apple stuff, and then, well, technically Amazon Prime, so maybe 4 services, and then Netflix. And Netflix sucks, dude. Apple Music for Family? Yeah, I'm pretty positive she's able to use it. She can transfer her music with Tune. Can you DM me that? I know it sounds really strange to ask, but can you send me that on Discord? Even I want to do that too, so I don't mind paying for it one time. I love Spotify too much. Also, student discount makes it worth it. I wish I could pay the student discount, but okay. I do agree. The Spotify recommendations list is a smidge better. But you know what? I think I'd take the hit if it means saving a few bucks per month. Because I'm already paying for this bundle thing. Spotify low-key mid. Was it Rusty who was saying that he made the switch to Apple Music and he said it sounded way better? Because I think the Apple Music codec is technically better than... I think it's technically better than Spotify. Apple Music quality is 10 times better. It's lossless. Oh, it is lossless then. Ditch both. Let's go back to LimeWare. Does LimeWare still exist? Does it? I don't even know. LimeWare. Don't kill me, dude. Alright, let's pop in some switches here. And here, we'll draw the winner too now, because we're done installing the stabs. So, winner of the Aquila. I'll give you guys another 30 seconds to enter really quick. YouTube with ad blocker. I don't use ad blocker, so it's supposed to be better. But Apple Music also has masters. I don't know. I also noticed that the other day I listened to Apple Music for like the first time in a little while. It did sound a lot better on my headphones. So, all right, let's draw the winner for this board. Possibly Ben. Congratulations. Possibly Ben is the winner of the Aquila. Why can't I copy paste this? Congrats. Yo, dude. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. So let's write down Aquila. By the way, if you guys want and you're in the channel, like you're watching right now, with the exception of Zany and B-Star, and Aaron, because I'm still waiting for a replacement part for Aaron's giveaway because we noticed something was wrong about it. You guys still have to submit your forms. So there's like 2 or 3 people who have not submitted. I think they said they were gonna, but they just haven't. Oh, Zany, you submitted it. You're good. I think I already got your form. So you are A-okay. Yeah. I literally packed yours up today and it's going out tomorrow. I can submit those forms. Hey, yo. All right, by the way, tomorrow we're going to have another giveaway. Tomorrow's giveaway, I think you guys are going to really, really like. Like, I think there might be some, like, exclamation points happening in chat when we do tomorrow's. And no, it's not a moon tower, so please don't ask. I beg. Are we doing this collab sonnet tomorrow? We are doing a sonnet tomorrow. I can't remember which configuration we're doing. I have to look at it again, but... Wait, do we still have this sonnet on tomorrow's schedule? I think we do, right? Is it the PP colored board? No, but that would have been really funny if we did that, actually. Come to think about it. Yeah, these are the Y1Xs. Maybe call it subathon reward. That way the word giveaway never pops up for bots to script. Well, luckily, we actually don't post this anywhere ahead of time, guys. So this is part of the other thing that I'm doing. I am not promoting this in any sort of way other than telling you guys here on stream. And then right before the stream runs, we just make our normal announcement being like, giveaway happening for this today. So we're not doing anything like that. I don't want... This might be weird or gatekeepy to say rather, but I just don't want random people who's showing up for giveaways to tune in. This is meant for you guys. If people want to tune in and win things, then dip and then never like participate, I get it, but also like I'd rather you guys win stuff. Which so far, it's been amazing. Should I also submit a form for my switches once I'm ready to do so? Tried to catch you a while ago, but then you moved and then started doing giveaway month. Didn't want to overwhelm you with the request. Achievement, sorry, what were we looking to do again? Did you want switches done? That's not gatekeeping. It's a good gatekeeping, I guess. The keyword's real wood, yeah. Oh, yeah, Cheeseman, 100%. From July. Let me look up what the July giveaways were. Yeah, oh yeah, Cheeseman, 110%, man. I thought, dude, in my mind, I thought we did that already. But, dude, 100. Which I passed up over banning Adam. Yeah. Go for it, man. Glad I started catching the lives. Used to be able to watch the videos. Or used to just watch the videos. I'm glad you're here too, man. The live streams are way more fun than the other stuff. Oh, I tried to DM you, but you moved. Oh, yeah, the moving thing, Cheese. I'm so sorry, by the way, man. The moving stuff, I just did not even look at Discord. That was just like 3 or 4 days of just straight hard labor, but... A sound signature on wood boards? Ooh, what's going on here? But yeah, Cheeseman, DM me right now, dude. Yeah. Dude, the moving, it's technically all done, but it's crazy because like now that we've moved and stuff, we have the next level of stress, which is, it's just kind of like figuring everything out again. You know what I mean? It's not like we moved into the exact same area either. And I don't know if you guys have ever gone through this stress when moving to like a new-ish area. Like there is this like added stress of like, where's all the stuff what do we do around here? Not for fun rather, but like, I don't know. It was a process. Very true. When did you move, Cheese? I can imagine, Scott. It's everything seems to be a process right now. And also it was close to when we kind of did it together then. All I know is where Starbucks is. Starbucks. They don't really have a whole lot here in this area. Moving is so annoying if you don't have a truck. Well, even renting one. I told you guys what happened with us. I'm still so peeved about what happened with us, man. My blood was boiling that day. Making coffee at home is better. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing that for many, many years. I don't think I really like going out for coffee. What's wrong with this particular switch here? Oh. But yeah, our move was... It had many hiccups that could have been avoided, but people were being jerks. I have a V60. I'm gonna be honest, I don't use it very much anymore. These days, I mainly use the Chemex, or I was sent over this thing called the Oria from Alpha, and I gotta, dude, the Oria hits. Like, I prefer that way over the V60. I'm a nomad right now. Might not have my own place until the end of next month. Are you just kind of in between places, Pancake? I hope everything's okay, my friend. Just the most basic pour over is so much better than Starbucks. Yeah, it really is. Only coffee product I've actually enjoyed is the Bolt House Farms Mocha Cappuccino drinks. Why does it sound so good right now? A mocha cappuccino sounds delish. Hi, Zach. Thank you so much, man.
Tap tap Thursday, Alex. I know how you feel. Just moved into my new accommodation to continue my studies. Happy 26 months.
Thank you, Zach. How's the new accommodations treating you? The AeroPress is really fun. You know what? Let me double check the spelling on that. Oria coffee. Yep. I've been using the Oria V3. That's the one I've been using, Ants. But it looks like they have a porcelain one right now. Although I don't know if I'd go porcelain again. That's probably why I didn't really care for the V60, if I'm being real. I'd rather go glass or I'd rather go plastic. The porcelain took way too long to get it to the right. I don't know. It didn't heat up as fast as I'd like with the water, even if you pre-soak it and whatnot. I feel like it got cold really quick. And I think the plastic is more my thing, or the glass. In fact, the glass one's probably one I might pick up soon too. The neon sign is back, yes, temporarily. I just sort of kind of mounted it. I hope it doesn't fall. But it is back temporarily. Kitchen is nice, but it's right beside a club. Do you hear it at night? I have a glass V60 with some wooden bottom. Yeah, and maybe that's why I don't love my V60 is because I did get this like the porcelain ceramic one or whatever it is. And I just find it gets cold so quick, no matter how much I preheat it. And I don't like the taste of the coffee that comes from it. Not as much as the other stuff. I put mine over the kettle while the water heats up. That's a smart idea. Mine doesn't do that, unfortunately. These are the Key Geek switches, the Y1Xs, I think. What happened to Tim Keelis' background photo? Bro, for some reason, that thing fell apart. Tim put a curse on me, I think. It's loud sometimes. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's not loud and doesn't keep you up, though, at night. because that's important to get your sleep and stuff. Tim's photo just randomly started deteriorating, and I just said, well, all right, enough of that. All right, so here's the plan, guys. We're gonna try this right now. If this doesn't work, we'll just rip out the switches really quick. This is hot swap, so it's not a big deal. And we'll stick the silicone in. I'm really hoping this works. But again, I think this is the last project. Maybe Pancake can confirm or deny. But I think this is like one of their final little projects using silicone. Like forced silicone to mount things. From what I understand, like they're not going to be doing this anymore. So really hedging my bets on that, because not for nothing, I don't personally... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I don't think it's a great idea using silicone for all this. Yeah, the daughter board. I almost forgot, but I didn't. KVD fans really just needs to get away from the whole silicone mid thing for mounting. Pancake's a little... I think Pancake's stream is delayed. Finally logging on for tonight. What's up, Moose? How you doing, man? Has there ever been an O-ring mounted wooden keyboard before? There's a little damage on this. Oh well. Was that there beforehand? What's going on? Where did this damage come from? Maybe I just didn't notice it. There's also a 416E, but it's mainly for wooting kits. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it seems like it's working fine. My only concern, though, is it seems like it's even or not. That I'm not too sure about. Alright. This is O-ring, yeah. Damage from KL hot swaps. I mean, maybe I touched it with the back of the KL hot swap sockets. Maybe that's on me. Just got home and opened my order for Milky Yellows from Thought King. Realized I bought switch pads and not films. I've done that, dude. I've literally done that exact same thing. I'm on satellite internet, so yeah, oh, no worries, Pancakes. I'm just teasing you. The others, Edge Resin Bakken Echoes. Yeah. Yeah, I think my only concern with this, right, of doing it with the O-ring, hell, even with the silicone to some degree too, is like, if this warps a little bit, I just don't know how these things will fit. Maybe they fit better because it's more malleable in a lot of ways, but I mean, it is what it is. This does look really cute though, I gotta admit. It's a cute looking wooden keyboard. It's like simple and rounded, and it kind of looks, I don't know how to describe it. It's just nice looking. Like, it looks pretty. It's a cute little wooden keyboard here. It's cozy looking for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, let me get some keycaps. I'm thinking botanical. What do you guys think? Might need that. Would you fight 100 chickens? Wait, would you fight 100 chicken-sized bears or one bear-sized chicken? I'd fight a bear-sized chicken. That's easy, man. I don't know if I could do it. Like, 100 chicken-sized bears is still a lot, man. That's a lot of things to fight, bro. What am I fighting it with, by the way? Do we do the desert kit or do we do regular kit? With my hands? Oh, I don't know. I think desert kit, right? Desert sounds nice on this. Bear-sized bird with talons would be a hard no. Okay, I want to actually say this, though. A chicken-sized bear still sounds dangerous as fuck, though. Like, imagine 100 pairs of claws just trying to, like, scratch at you. I'd rather, like, be focused, you know? It's like an Elden Ring boss. You just kind of, like, you can focus on one thing and then dodge and weave and roll and stuff. 100 things with your bare hands. Sus, how you doing, man? I'm good. How about you? How are you doing? Tiny bear claws are going to be the same or worse? I would even venture as to worse. Distract them with seeds. It's a dinosaur? Yeah, I suppose you can make that argument.
Got my Alexotos sonnet order in today. The
Hell
mode
yeah,
site
dude.
says you kiss every single one before they ship. Is that true?
I kissed the cards. So technically, but you know what? For Gurn, let me tell you right now, for you, Gurn, there you go. Kiss for you, man. I really appreciate the love, dude. I'm very grateful people really like that collab stuff we did. I didn't put a kiss mark. Not really my MO. But I did sign all the cards. I wonder how this is going to sound. This is a KWD Fins board. So right now, this board, without the O-ring, because the O-ring I'm trying just on my own accord, it comes with a silicone mount, which, again, I'm going to express my lack of content with KWD Fins and their silicone middle piece thing that they keep pushing on all boards. Like I said, I think this might be one of the last projects they use it on from last I spoke to them, but it's $111 without a wrist rest, which I don't think you really need one. This is a bit high, though. We'll measure it. But, I mean, hell, even if they charged $115 and charged an extra $4 and just included an O-ring, like, really caused a premium on that, I would dare to say the O-ring's seems like a good choice right now. It's for the old sock kids. Hear me out, though, Pancake. I would rather have two different ways to mount something than one. You know what I mean? Because it'd be fine if you included both. You know what I mean? Hi, Insty. Wait, who is this? Marcia? Marcia, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Hey, Marcia, what were you doing today? I feel like is that an early stream for Marcia? Did she just finish streaming? You were surprised by the end result? Alright. Well, this is making me want to do both builds then. Shit, I wish I had an extra PCB then. We were lubing some client switches? Which ones? How'd that go? This is with the O-ring first. And then I guess we'll tear it apart somehow and we'll just try the silicone as well. A little part of me doesn't really want to tear it apart though, I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like I'm gonna like this. And it's looking kind of cute so far. It's better to be a master of one than a master of none. I get that. But if it's still mounted in the same sense, you know what I mean though, Pancake? You're still mounting it with, you know, either a surrounding piece of plastic or a piece of plastic that kind of goes both underneath, or sorry, that sits between things. It is still kind of mounting in the same sense. But you make a good point too. But I think in this case here, options are better. Especially because I don't think silicone has the best rep for most sports, you know? So it might turn off people who don't even watch these kind of things. or kind of consume content, you know what I mean? Let's put these... Oh, I put everything one to the right over here. I'm just quoting you, that's all. Love you, Pancake. No, I love that you... I love that you are using that as a quote. Hopefully that catches on everywhere. I don't know if the O-ring works 110% though, guys. See what's happening right there? The O-ring is slightly pushing up on this particular key. So, unfortunately, I don't think this works to the best of its ability. You would probably need to solder this together. I don't think the hot swap model is super keen for this, but we're still gonna give this a try. Stream looks really crispy. Thank you, Lost. These are the B-Sun ones from the QB. I'm pretty positive these were the Key Geek ones, aren't they not? Aren't these the Key Geek versions that came with the QB? I did lube these, by the way. They are lubed with a little bit of 205D0. I did have to go over them. But maybe I wrote them down wrong. Because I'm pretty positive these were the Key Geek ones. Oh, you're right. These were on the wrong spot. Oh, if they're B-Sun, then I'm wrong then. I wrote them down, I guess. Oh, shoot. Okay, I probably wrote them down wrong. Because I have a little note inside the QB box that says which one's which, and I'd probably just mistaken them. My bad. My bad, everybody. When did you switch when did the switch light come back? This morning. I did it before we started stream today. They didn't bother doing solder PCB for this because interest failed to hit MOQ. Smooge. That makes me sad to hear. I already know that one day interest is going to be so lacking with solderable PCBs. But I hope that day never comes, because solderable PCBs are way better in my opinion. I mean... So the only thing we would need to... If we're going to go with this O-ring kind of method for this, we definitely would want a solder PCB, or just some better way to make sure the O-ring doesn't push up like what's happening against this one switch over here. All right, let me give it a go. Wait, this is kind of nice. It's just surprising what comes out of this for a wood keyboard, you know? Surprised no one has given me the joke, or sorry, no one has made the joke this is giving me wood. This is really nice. I would even argue that like if you can get this to sit a little bit better on the right side around this little piece over here, like this is a genuinely nice board for an O-ring mounted thing. And it being like $111, like that's pretty nice. Cool. I would definitely use this as a daily driver. I didn't put the silicone. We're going to do that right now, actually. We're going to switch everything for the silicone, and you guys can tell me which one you like better. I hate transit bus. What happened? Although I might need to take out all the keycaps for this. So we'll do that quick, too. I like this. I like the wooden case. Okay, we're going to take it apart now, and then we're going to do the silicone insert for the middle here. And see what it's meant to be like. Again, my long-term review for this, I can't give you one. And I don't want to sit here and be overly optimistic. I know Pancake said no one's had any issues. But I'd like to see more of a long-term result thing possibly with this. Damn, I feel like this case is just scuffing for like no reason right now. You probably do have to be a bit more careful with this too, because it is a wood case. Yeah, warp might be a thing that may be on your mind right now. Definitely is on mine. So you could use the hook to pull at the bottom of the board. Yeah, I'm probably going to grab the hook, but I still need to take off all the switches here, or the keycaps. Only because we need to take out the, what's it called? Switches here. Mine scuffed too. I'm going to apply some polyurethane to it. Yeah, so maybe that's a good note. Like, I swear to God, this one here wasn't here before I just put the keycaps on, and now there's another little scratch. So perhaps this is a little easy to scuff, which is a note we can maybe mention here, which is an important note, by the way. Also, maybe one of the pitfalls sometimes of using wood. You know what I mean? Small little pitfall. Let's grab the switch case here. So will you just fish this out like this or something, Pancake? Oh yeah, that's dandy to do. Very nice. Alright, let's take out these, and then we'll apply the silicone, and then we'll put everything back together. Yeah, we're doing two different things here. So I kind of didn't chit-chat too much while we're doing the other one. Because we're going to take apart this now, and we're going to apply the actual silicone piece that it came with instead of my little DIY trick here. I have never used that combo, but it sounds fun. Although I personally am not a huge fan of the ceramic keycaps. Why don't wooden cases have weights? Probably just another point of stress on the wooden case itself that I can imagine just wouldn't be good in the long run. Also, with wood, I don't know if there's a reason to have a weight. I've yet to kind of encounter a wooden board that sounded like metal resonant, you know? It's not foam. It's just a little piece of felt, I guess. It's very thin. It's to probably just not damage the inside because it has the sharp hot swap sockets. So I would make the guess that it's just so the inside doesn't get all scratched up, just in case. You could have done the degen method. I know exactly what method you're talking about. And you know what? I don't want to do the degen method. That's how you damage things. And I want to be a good, responsible role model. Also, will there ever be a rerun of your Sonnet in the future? I don't think I would get extras that are running now. No, but there probably will be other things. There'll be other boards that we kind of do. Degen method. It's when you just pull and yoink and don't bother taking out each switch individually and you just yoink it from the hot swap sockets. A while ago, people tried to really push this off as like an actual method in taking switches out. But, kind of stupid. I'll call that out right now. Kind of a dumb, lazy method to do. Valid method? Oh my god, dude. No, it's not. I've done that before. It works fine, but you gotta be gentle. If there is even a 2% chance of me fucking up my keyboard that way, I'm not gonna do it versus the 0% chance way. It's an actual method for some vintage boards. Perhaps. I wouldn't do it on an MX board, like standard, more modern. No point. It doesn't even save time because you still have to take out the switches out of the plate. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot wrong with that method. But my ideology is if you risk your keyboard breaking, if you're going to stress yourself out doing something, all because you're trying to save yourself 2 minutes of time, it's kind of silly. Hipio does that in his videos? Just rips the plate and switches off from the hot swap? Why? I'm gonna be real with you guys. Normally I'm kind of understanding here, but like, what's the point? Like, what are you saving? Like, other than what Jinji said about older boards unlatching it, not that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this. Like, if we had to do it in this exact situation, like, what exactly are you doing here? It's like an unnecessary risk. Would you recommend trying to find an old Wise board or something to try to harvest MX Blacks, or would you just say better to buy them from Unikeys? I mean, you can do either or. You run some risks with desoldering some old stuff. I've done that many times for clients where I've desoldered old boards. And yeah, sometimes you run into like a bad batch, but I mean, it is what it is. Usually it's a lot cheaper to kind of do it yourself in a lot of ways. Nope, drop my accessories. Just got my 60% Ori a couple days ago. Oh god, boy, which color did you get, man? Which color did you get? Tell me right now, boy. You better have been the brown color. Built it with the creams and love it how it sounds. The anno quality is crazy too. It's such a good board. Tell me what color, dude. The hair. Oh, fuck. You got the heritage one? You want to trade? That's actually the color that I wanted, but I didn't get that one there. I want Nori. That's a nice color. You're talking about the heritage ones, like that light gold, like that light tan or whatever you want to call it. Silver, so I could pair. Wait, heritage is. Oh no, I'm thinking of the wrong one. That's the Founders Edition. Heritage is super nice too. Heritage is really pretty now that I remember which one's which. Yeah, no man, I'm glad you're enjoying it, dude. Silver with red bottom, yeah. I was thinking the Founders Edition color. Zure wants a compliment. For a second I thought he redeemed a hydrate or something. I was about to say thank you for hydrating my poor throat, but...
Gurney Lunderscore gifted a tier 1 sub to Boar Abundance. They have given 36 gift subs in the channel.
Let me hydrate first. I'll do that, thank you. But, Jur, let me tell you right now, dude. If you were a keyboard, you'd be my main, alright? You'd be my end game. Thank you, man. I hope you're having a great day today, dude. I hope you are having the best of days. Love you, buddy. What are you guys talking about? Who's not reviewing stuff? Founders Edition Ori is 1,000? Yeah, that one was so expensive. It's such a nice board, though, the Founders one. It's not like it's any different other than a color. But they do, as far as I know, I don't know how far Bruce goes, but Bruce usually does some like special thing for the Founders one. I know for the Ori, you should watch the video. It's actually quite nice. He does some sort of like pearl, I don't know if it was real or not, but some like pearl inlay for the bottom piece there. It was real pretty. Gotta admit. I didn't mute the webinar on time and I couldn't hear the... Oh my... I said if you were a keyboard, you'd be my main, my friend. You'd be my end game. Love you, buddy. I'm in love with the Dune one. Yeah, Ori 60 is beautiful. I love my Ori. I think the Dune is slowly creeping up on my favorite keyboard list too. Like, seriously, love the Dune as well. It's really, really creeping up there in terms of like top keyboards that I've been vibing with lately. You know what other board I kind of like? I had to just recently take the keycaps off of, but I also really like that CP, the control panel 01, CP-01 or whatever. That one there is actually pretty nice too. I don't think, I still wish it had a better PCB to it, but you know what? Got to admit, I'm kind of becoming a little bit of a noir studio fanboy. I think their designs are real pretty. Good luck with the build. Bye, Pancake. After you finish, can you do a sound test of the Quantum? Yeah, definitely, man. What's my current daily? I mean, I rotate. I go between a Sonnet mainly for work. I've been using the Encore, I've been using the Dune, and I've been using this. I put the Ori on the shelf for now, not because I don't like it. It's because I feel like I was using that way too much. And then recently I actually put my Moon Tower back together, so I've been using that. I want to redo my green unicorn, because I really want to get some green back on the desk here. And I don't like the way I built the green unicorn right now. I ended up switching out for like those little platelet things, and I think that was a bit of a mistake. There's a whole bunch. Cam Astha came in, plus I have a meetup this Saturday. This specific board I was thinking of putting it on. Can I DM you a Discord? Yeah, for sure, man. I don't know if there's ever going to be more Moon Towers. But I will admit, guys, there's a lot of good 60% keyboards that are polycarbonate that kind of sound the same. I mean, I don't mean to shit on O-ring boards, but like O-ring boards have a very distinct sound signature that I feel like is just easy to get there. Sonnet is permanently in my rotation. Love that board. Yeah, genuinely, I love my Sonnet. I really want to do my new Sonnet build, but I just haven't had a chance. I really want to build the polycarbonate one. I want to see what a polycarbonate Sonnet looks like in person. The Gios R2 hasn't left my desk ever since I built it. Yeah, that board's nice too. Favorite Switch of all time. If you would ask me this a few months ago, I would have said Nixie's. But right now, I am slowly changing my answer to Gateron Milky Yellows. I'm falling more and more in love with the sound signature you get from a well-lubed and filmed and spring-swapped Milky Yellow. Hell, I would even say like the latest batch of Milky Yellows have really good springs inside them. I actually built a set of, assembled a set of switches for Pars, and we used the stock springs, and he said that they're even really good. Did you try different aftermarket PCBs in the corner? Notable no flex code? No, I have not, boy. Although I should. I have a few PCBs that work with it. Variance with O-ring is literally just down to if you're using cherry or not and the quality of the case. Yeah, a little bit. 100-gram springs? You guys have strong fingers for that? I don't. I thought MX2As would be up there. I would say they're definitely up there. I like the new MX2As, but what I don't like about MX2As is the mess of stock lube that Cherry has. I don't know what's with that. Don't know how that passed any QC of any sort. But that's a little annoying to deal with. And I don't know if I'm going to buy any more until that gets settled. All right. So now we're going to give this a go. And just so you guys understand too, this doesn't friction mount per se, but instead it has these little silicone tabs. You guys see that? That are going to slot into the side of the case here. Because it has little cutouts in the wood in which it's going to slot in. Interesting concept. I don't know if it's super well executed with just having a silicone mid-piece like this and forcing you into using this particular piece of sound dampening type thing, but I guess we'll see. Kind of just clicks into place, just locks into those silicone tabs. Although you might need to fiddle around with this a smidge. Alright. Maybe this sounds really good. I don't know. Maybe we gently jumped to conclusions, but I really liked the way it sounded with the O-ring. Like, I genuinely would use that on a rotation. A bit of off topic, not gonna lie, I'm usually a fan of RGB, but low-key I kind of want a mode to run RGB PCB for the Sonnet. I think the reason why they didn't do another PCB for the Sonnet was to save some cost. But it would be nice if they did like a special edition run of PCBs. Now that they see people want it. It would be nice. I'm getting Margot flashbacks here. Okay, I can confidently say I think this is probably going to sound better than the Margot. Because the Margot used... the Margot just didn't sound very good. We had to really get that working nice, but the Margot was also aluminum, and maybe this is going to be a bit more airy and poppy in sound signature just because it's wood. But we'll see. How would a new designer approach a vendor to see if they would contribute to their keyboard/keycaps? Do you mean like how do you get a vendor to carry your stuff? Is that what you're kind of asking? If you're kind of like a relatively new designer who kind of wants to pop into the scene, the best thing to do is show how much support you've garnered for your design. There's not really a great way. Well, there might be some really good ways, actually. I take that back. But you just want to show people, you want to show like that person like, hey, look how much interest is in this. I'd love for you to be the partner that fulfills this and takes care of distribution. This is the expensive way, but I think the expensive way would be to do it and do this. Get some prototypes made, go pay for some marketing. So send it to a few keyboard people or, you know, get some posts going on, get some honest feedback. My top row is off. Oh, it is off. I think that's probably the most important thing you're gonna have to do when you're doing something like that. But because then you can go back and be like, look, we showed it off. People really like it. People on YouTube made these comments, X, Y, and Z type thing. But just a cold turkey go to them doesn't always work. Because I can also tell you that there's just a lot of people who do that. And a lot of the times, it's not that those things get ignored. It's just that vendors have to be very careful these days of what they run. For a variety of reasons, but the big thing is like if there's no overall interest, like proven interest, then it's just not viable to run anymore. Especially because people are opting more and more to want in-stock product. People just don't want dead inventory on a shelf. I hope that makes sense, by the way. Is this gonna sound really good with the silicone? If it does, I'm gonna be so fucking surprised. Is the wood just a cheat code in making these keyboards sound good? Like, I'm going to be genuinely so surprised, and I have to apologize to Pancake, because I doubted him. I'm not going to lie, I did doubt him. I was a little set in my ways, and I'm not afraid to admit that. The silicone surprised me. You know what? I think, John, I think maybe I'm just a little set in my ways because of what happened with the Margot. You know what I mean? The Margot just didn't sound good with this exact same mount. But, I mean, I've done a few other keyboards with silicone in between, and they've never sounded good. So, I don't know. If this sounds good, though, I'm going to be so happy and also annoyed. Wood does sound good. There's a reason they make instruments out of it. You make a really good point. You do. I'm not going to lie. You do make a really very valid point. All right. Well, we're almost there, guys. Who hurt you, Margot? Yeah, that fucking keyboard did. For real. I try to make valid points. I just try to make points. My points don't make sense half the time, but I just think it's important that I do. You know what I mean? So again, this is a... Wait, where did it go? What the fuck? Oh, there's the tab. This is a $111 keyboard kit. $111. It still looks really good at Botanical on this. It is a genuinely nice looking keyboard. Again, just to kind of go over this, I like how soft the edges are. They're nice and rounded. Again, still not 100% on the wood warping over time. No one's had it long enough for us to tell. Also, it does seem very susceptible to kind of getting some small little scratches in it. Maybe it's not the best coating or finish in the world on the wood here, so yeah, moment of truth. Now we're doing the same aluminum plate, same switches, same keycaps. This time here, we're doing it on the silicone insert opposed to the O-ring. Everything sits better now. So let's see what this... Fuck. How? Okay, I may still like it a little bit more with the O-ring, but... Still very surprising. Well, I'm going to just tune this switch a smidge better. Sounds weak? Really? I don't think it sounds weak. It doesn't sound as lively as the O-ring did. Okay, so I'm not that off base from what I thought, but this is very surprising for what this is. Well, let me just get my lube here. Where is it now? For what this is, I am genuinely surprised. Not sure how it sounds like that. Yeah, I am very, very surprised and also very happy with this. Pancake, you were right. We should have started with this because I think I would have been happy. Hold on. The lube settled a little bit in us moving all this stuff around. It is a little bit lower in the poppy sound signature there. Okay, some people want to see some different switches. Here, we'll do a few different switches. I don't think this is a bad sound signature. It's pretty nice. It's a little lower. I did prefer the O-ring, and if somehow the O-ring fit a little bit better in this case, which is definitely possible. Gator-on smoothies, which are all palm? I don't know if I have a smoothie switch on hand right now. We'll try a Nixie. What else can we try? Let me see what I got. Well, let me switch views so you don't see my back. We can try some Obscuras or a cream soda or something. I have some cream sodas we can try. Unrelated, but it's been a while since a new and interesting clicky came out. I mean, it makes sense. The demand for clickies probably just isn't there. Let's try some cream sodas first. Let's try H&J with cream sodas as well. Do you think Space Cables is cooked? Absolutely not. Reagan actually has been a little bit under the weather. I messaged him to see if I can get him to chat, but he told me he was just feeling a little bit under the weather recently. But they're still shipping out orders. I think people are kind of... I don't know if I like the cream sodas on this. Let's try the Nixies. But yeah, I don't think they're cooked at all. Doesn't... I just think they're kind of stuck in their ways right now with the whole wanting to get things done and not having distractions, which I totally understand and I can appreciate. But obviously, I don't think it was the absolute best way to go about things. Yeah, the cream sodas just weren't it for me. Let's try these guys. Yeah, these are a bit more on the scratchy side, so... Hold on one sec. They saw the lock channel and thought it was blood in the water. Not at all. Yeah, which I kind of... Again, I kind of made a comment about the other day. I think there are people who try to make this like living off of being like these faux reporters of drama, and it's kind of cringe. Well, the alpha difference is nice. I think I prefer the cherry alphas a smidge, but... So the alphas for cherry on H&J. Yeah, the space bar is a little tougher. Maybe the silicone's just not doing the right amount of work for the space bar here. But I think going with the original switches we had for the space bars makes the most sense. I just broke my cherry switch because it did not want to come out. Oh my gosh. Now I gotta fix you, please. Please don't be broken. Please. Tight plate? No, I think my hand just slipped. Wasn't the plate. My hand just slipped a little bit. I don't have any of those switches, no. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to putting these in. These sounded pretty good. Alright, my final thoughts with this is it's gonna be impossible to tell right now how this wood is gonna hold up. On a positive note, this wood held up shipping here, which I can say is a hell of a lot better than most other wooden keyboards I've reviewed. Most other wooden keyboards I've gotten just come pre-warped and pre-destroyed and pre-damaged. Someone did say this is walnut, so it should hold up better, which is, you know, it's always a good thing that's going to happen, but doesn't seem to have any noticeable variances in like tolerance around the edge here, so it doesn't seem like anything's happened. We've had very humid weather here in Toronto, as well as it kind of going up and down for temperatures here too, so keep that into consideration. Yeah, let us know how yours gets holds up in Florida weather. So for $111 though, I think this is a great deal for $111. You know, obviously that's perspective, but it seems to be of a good quality. The finish, like I said, is a little delicate. I do like the overall theme of the board. I like this little bottom pattern here too. This is cool. My only wish for this is I wish they just included an O-ring and then maybe thought of a little bit of a better way to kind of make the O-ring mount. The silicone mount that it comes with is not bad at all. And you know what? I think most people will be happy with it. But I think if you're aiming for that certain sound signature that's like lively and bright, you're going to just have to get yourself an aftermarket O-ring. And then what I would probably do is just figure out a better way to kind of seat it better around here. And that even may include just soldering the switch to the hot swap socket at that point. But overall, for $111 before shipping and taxes and stuff like that, is it the best keyboard in the world? No. Do I think for $111 this is a lot of fun? Yeah. I think it looks really cute on the desk. I think the bezels are nice. The roundness of the corners are nice. Genuinely a nice looking board. What do you guys think? Looks classy as hell? Yeah. I don't mind it. I do wish KBD fans would get off this silicone mounting business though. Like I said, I think they are going to do that, but goddamn, I hate it. This might be the only board that sounds good with the silicone mid-insert thing there. I really want an O-ring wood keyboard after hearing the first config test. It was great. I'm not right now because I don't feel like switching it back, but I'm going to switch it back. Yeah, this is my concern here. Like maybe I did touch it with the back of the PCB and it did get these little scratches. Maybe I can chalk it up to that. I'm going to go back and watch the VOD and see if I did or not. But for example, I didn't see this one until after I assembled it. And it's a little concerning that it's this delicate. But, and also I think Jonna also said that he saw some scratches there too. So looks like the Hebe June. Yeah, it's like a wooden Hebe type thing. Anti-warping treatment. Yeah, you know what would be really good for this pancake too? I don't know if you can somehow get the treatments they used and be a little bit more transparent on KBD Fans' website. It'd be really nice to see what process they used for this. I know it's only a $111 keyboard. And I say only with the utmost respect possible because I know that the wood keyboards usually go for a lot. But it'd be cool to see the process in which KBD Fans took for this and like the hardening treatment type thing, and if there's any sort of coating. Wait, Lucky, I think they meant like a hardening treatment. You know what I mean? I don't think they meant. I don't think Pancake meant it in that sense. I personally like small scratches and nicks over the time it gives character. Yeah, I mean that could also be a thing you consider too. Again, for what it is, I'm still happy with the default mounting system. I do think it sounds fine with the default stuff. Maybe another layer of varnish? Yeah. I mean, this could even just be a fun little side project. It's not overly expensive, so. Thing is though, I don't think there's too much that I would change about this board other than that. Oh look, my finger, I felt my fingernail touch this the wrong way. Okay, so, yeah. Maybe the coating on this is a little weird. My fingernail touched this the wrong way. Here, you know what? I'm just going to demo this to you guys. Obviously, this is really important to kind of look at. Maybe it can just be cleaned up, but yeah, it's pretty easy to kind of scratch up. You can see I just did it again there just to show you guys. You dug into it? Yeah, but that's going to happen. You're going to touch it with things. You're going to like accidentally smack it around and stuff. So it's just important to look at too. You know what I mean? But that's probably not going to happen to wood. The varnish easily bruised. What do you mean by that? Sorry. That should be the coating? Yeah, it's the coating. So with wood, guys, there's always like a coating on top. I've done it to this desk. The desk you see on top now. I've scratched it up on the side. You can get it. You can get the varnish or whatever. You can redo it and whatnot. But actually, you know what? Way Too Lucky knows a lot about wood stuff. So for reference, Alex, my desk is a softwood, but with the finish on the desk, I can't get my fingernail to penetrate it. So perhaps the finish on this just needs to be kind of revisited and revamped. But you may really like that. That could be a really, maybe it's a cool aesthetic you're really into. You kind of want that. Again, considering what I normally have purchased wooden keyboards for myself, like I'm trying to be as fair as possible. Considering the other wooden keyboards on the market I have purchased have all been like $250 plus and have all been bad. I would not say this is the worst offender if the only thing that's happening right now is like, you know, small little presses of my finger can cause it to do stuff. My fingernail rather. But that might turn you off, and I think that's totally fair. It's an expensive finish, essentially sprayed plastic. You can leave a wet glass. Oh, that's interesting. What's the finish called? Way Too Lucky? The one you did. So nice.
Holy
Dang.
moly me, oh my, you're the apple of my eye.
Apples? You got apples? I didn't get any apples. Alright, let's plug this guy in, and let's, Oh shoot, did I... Oh, I did, okay. Thank goodness. I was gonna say, I hope I actually plugged the daughter board in before doing this. Alright guys, that's pretty much the stream today. I hope you guys all had fun here. Apple pie, always. It's always apple pie first. Catalyzed lacquer. Ultra durable but thin, ultra thin. Very hard to damage, but it can be scratched. This sounds really expensive for some weird reason. Alright guys, let's go find someone to raid. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm glad I made it through the stream here. I was very doubtful that my headache would have gone away, but it did go away during the stream. But I am still probably gonna lay down for a little bit. I don't know why. Today's been a little bit of an off health day for me. Oddly enough. Let's go raid. Who can we go raid here? Let's go raid the Ducks again. Have a good night, guys. Actually, you know what? Let's go raid Boom Razzle. I love Boom. Boom's a nice guy. Boom's playing some video game. Him and Candy Roo have become like my favorite streamers. Alright guys, enjoy. Take care. Have a good night. Love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Sonnet build. I think we're doing a Sonnet tomorrow. And then Saturday I'll be off, but then Sunday we're back to streaming. See you everyone and have a good one. Bye. Love ya.